Hello, Bill from YouTube. This is Barry from Barry Wave, and today is February the 6th. It's currently, we're just 45 minutes short of a London session. So it's European morning, and as you can see, today is up to the DAX. Now, the first time I covered the DAX was last week, so if you want to take a look at, let's say, long-lasting speech and analysis, I should say analysis, on the longer-term counts that I see are possible, then I will link you to that video. So today we'll focus on the shorter term, and I actually have one chart to show you. I think a member shared it, and I promised I would have taken a look at it. Perfect. So let's make this a bit smaller. I will just download the chart. Should have done it earlier, but I'm talking so I can entertain you. So the Discord is available free, link down below, just beware scammers, and the whole purpose of the Discord is so you guys can join and talk between you, and also if you want me to just, if you want a feedback or something, you can always ask me. I'm a bit busy, but I will respond at some point. So this was shared, last week? Let me check. Yeah, last week, January 30th, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, let's analyze together. So this is obviously my opinion, but I'll try to justify it, why I think this could work, why I think this couldn't work. So the first thing that comes to mind, and I think this is a bit of a Elliott Wave lesson, I guess, in the who am I to teach. I mean, I do have some credential, but still, who am I? So the problem number one is, in here, can we count 5? Maybe you can force it. I see more of a maybe 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, because it could be A, B, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5. So A, B, C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You get my point? So that's one problem. Second problem, this wave 4, in terms of time, is obviously much larger than this wave 2. Now, in terms of price, they will be pretty similar because you need to measure wave 4 when it ends. So the actual length is this, which, as we are in log scale, length, it will be the same even if you transpose it. When you are in arithmetic, which is actually exponential, then if you draw a line and you move it across the chart, it will get larger or bigger depending whether you go up or down. Okay, if you go down, it gets I should know it because I have a degree in mathematics. But anyways, put me on the spotlight right there. So that's one thing. So, but also the good thing is, I do agree this looks contracting, and it will be this arrow right here. I agree in that. Also, another thing, wave 1 was small. Wave 3 is extended. He will be assuming that we have an extended fifth as well. So kind of a pretty rare. That's why, you know, I'm trying to give the pros and cons. Now, I see you point out this on the other side. So he says, okay, this has the strongest momentum. But many times the strongest momentum is not the third, but it's a third of a third of a third. You know, get my point? So this could have been the end of a third of a third. So it could be a wave 3 of some higher degree wave 3. Now, I have it as a wave 1, so I could be absolutely wrong. That's possible. But that's our label, 1, 2, 3. So here, as you can see, I tend to have equality in length, because correction of the same degree will tend to equality. That's the number one thing I look when I look at the blank chart. That's the number one thing I look for. Equality in length. That usually suggests, it tends to suggest same degree. See here, same equality, tends towards equality. Okay, so assuming I'm correct, which some could be a strong assumption, especially those who dislike my video. Shame on, no, I'm just kidding. You can do whatever you want, but if you want to subscribe and like the video, so I appreciate it. We finally hit 2,600 subscribers. Thank you all, and thank you for new of you subscribed. Let's keep it rolling, guys. Let's get to 3,000 by. Can we do it by May? I think we can. If you help me out. So I'm gonna stick to this now. I'm probably talking too much, but you can always skip the video and go forward. to the point you're interested in. This is basically the bearish, I should call it bearish, if I can spell it. Okay, ABC, which it kind of points out the whole idea of a triangle here, but still, I wouldn't. I mean, it's not my favorite. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, upside, possible. Just basically says wave 2 is here. So this was actually a wave B or X, so some sort of connector, not a wave 1. Possible. This is short term, and this is my preferred. So we're gonna stick to my preferred. As I mentioned last time in the other video, which I linked to at the beginning of this one, I'll also link it down below in the description. I like this. I mean, you have a 1, 2 here. Now in this count, also you have a 1, 2, just different ways to count it. And in the bearish, also this will be a 1, 2. Okay, so obviously of minor degree of intermediate 3. So in a way, they're all suggesting the same thing for the short term. Now let's take a look at the daily, and let's slowly get into the intraday. So 1, 3, 4, 5, ABC. Okay, this is a triangle in B. That's how I added it labeled. I don't know, maybe it shows on the intraday, I don't know, but still. Because I understand I don't show many waves. It's not because I can see them, I can count them. Just because at the degree I operate, they don't add too much value. Okay, that's why. If I were to like be focused on the 15 minutes, 1 hour only, then at that point I would have to. So 1, 2, 1, 2. Now you may ask, Elliott, why isn't it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Good question. So the problem is, if it was, 3 would be longer than 1. Hence 5 would have to be shorter than 3 would be shorter than 1. Hence 5 would have to be shorter than 3. Is that possible? I mean, if 5 is shorter than 3, but is it? In this count, it wouldn't, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, we would be very close to invalidation. Okay, we would be extremely close to invalidation, so that's highly unlikely. That's why 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Now, I know some of you, my German fans, were watching. I know who you are. I'm watching. I'm just kidding. Thank you for watching, guys. Dankeschön. 1, 2, 1, 2. They know I'm a big fan of 1, 2s, but I mean, it was last week and it's playing out, so let's keep it that way. Plus, I mean, if we are into intermediate 3, let's look for upside targets, people. So not minimum, but usually minimum is equality, so 23.5 thousand, and that could perhaps represent the top of minor wave 3, so something larger could happen at that point. But even 35,000, which is 1.618, is absolutely realistic as intermediate, so this one, upside target. You get the point? Upside is there. There's upside potential. You know what? I feel like the DAX might be outperforming the Americans. I don't know. Need to check on that. So here, obviously, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4. Can I have a little more? Sorry, that was 5 euros just for the singing, for the performance. Just kidding. So you guys know I can count short term. Okay. Once again, a diagonal. Now, I'm a big fan of diagonals. I mean, it just looks like it, doesn't it? No other way around it. So ABC, clearly, I mean, even if it's a double XY, what matters is this is corrective. 3 waves. 3 waves, remember, 3 waves. Sorry, I need to remember to breathe and to spell. 3 waves, a trend don't make. So now here, we were left last week. And I said, look, people, if we have 3, 4 here, then 5 must be shorter than 3. We're so close to equality. So either we have a top here, but then, I don't know. I don't think so. Because at that point, we would have a top here. Where's 5? A top here. And we need to retrace this. We wouldn't have much room. Possible, but I don't know. Even though we did have a gap last session. What was it? Yep. Last weekend. Yeah, it was Monday gap. So, what could it be? So let's look at targets for minuet 3 equality. So equality is here. Can we count 5? I guess 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5. So it will be a very teeny tiny wave 2. I'll give you that. All of you haters. No, just kidding. Haters are good. It means you're doing a good job. Maybe. 1, 2, 3. Or at least that's what I like to tell myself. So I guess this would be some sort... No, I don't like the wave 4, right? I mean, I started this video with a rant about the member on the Discord with that wave 4 being so large compared to wave 2. And then I do this. What an hypocrite I am. Sorry, people. I don't deserve your watch time. Okay, so what if let's be super bullish, because who cares? I'm gonna hate. So here, oopsie. Okay, let's just get rid of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, there you go, people. Look at this. Not bad. Not bad. I like it. That's what she said. I wish. Sorry, people. I mean, it's adult only. I highlight my videos not for kids anyway, so I can say that. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at this. So we could expect something like, I don't know, some noise. I like to call it noise because I don't know what correction is going to be. Considering 2 was sharp, could it be nice sideways correction? Which one? I have no idea. As usual, if I knew, I wouldn't be here. Just like this one, you get right, people? I mean, it just looks corrective. Do we need to label it? I mean, we can label it WXY. I can see it already. ABCW, ABCY, ABC, sorry, X, ABCY. Is there a point in doing so? Well, maybe for, let's say, teaching purposes, but for, this is not a teaching channel, so I don't have any teaching service, and you know, I know you guys would like it, but yeah, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I like it. I'm not gonna say anything. I think I'm gonna, yeah, people, you let me know what you think about it, but I think it's pretty good. I like this guy a lot, and as usual, I'm doing my thinking. I'm thinking, what if I'm wrong? And I cannot give you a better answer, because the better answer would have been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but then again, so just, I don't know, could have been that. So maybe you top wave 3 here and just a larger pullback, so something like this. And at that point, this would be kind of validation. Hope we're following still. I talked about it previously. I mean, earlier. But yeah, other than that, questions down in the comments. Please, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like. Subscribe if you want to stay updated. And if you want to join the Discord, sweet. Once again, beware scammers. And I will see you tomorrow. Have a good Thursday, everyone.